Hello, everyone. I'm Papagan, and welcome to another episode of There's a Place, the show that explores, just all the things that might be out there in the universe. As you can see behind me, the wide shot anyway. I'm really digging this new background we have of outer space, because that's where we're all trying to go at the end of the day. See, here we are. Recently, here on Earth, yesterday, it was St. Patrick's Day. And St. Patrick's Day, see, there's two kinds of holidays, basically. There is the kind that, kind of, basically all holidays do, is they're a day that let you do things that you wouldn't normally be allowed to do in everyday society. So on Halloween, for example, you get to dress up crazy and eat candy. So, that's fun. But St. Patrick's Day is a holiday where instead of doing something good like eating candy or eating turkey and spending time with your family on Thanksgiving, you just drink. It's just become about drinking and wearing green. And I have no problem with drinking, believe me. But I think it's a lot of fun. But a holiday just based around drinking, it's for anybody. Let me put it this way. Anybody who is serious about drinking, who's like really into the lifestyle, is not just gonna like go all out on St. Patrick's Day. They might party a little bit more, and if you're partying more, then you're partying too much. But anybody who's serious about drinking and having a good time, every day is St. Patrick's Day. You dig? And so I don't know, I think it's kind of for, same with New Year's Eve, it's kind of for partying posers. But like I said, wearing green is a really wonderful thing about St. Patrick's Day, because you can see everyone else who, I wear green, obviously, on the 17th, but you're out in public and you can see other people wearing green and you're like, oh, this person is chill. They like holidays. They'll just put one extra second of thought into their outfit and just choose something green. And then all the different shades of green too. It all works, and it creates this cool, you'll just see a crowd of people and they'll be popping out there, especially up against the people who don't wear green. So, the signal's getting cut off. Thank you very much. Okay. Sorry about that, everyone. Well, that's enough about St. Patrick's Day. Let's just get right into it with my guest tonight. If you have ever seen any of my projects at all, you probably know this gentleman. He is in the group Joyce Manor. He's in my drive-thru movie that's coming out. He's been on the Del Talk Show. He's acted in commercials for the Del Talk Show. He's my best bud. Please welcome Matt Ebert.
Hey.
Hey, Matt.
How's it
good
going?
to see you.
Yeah, good to be back.
Yeah. Well, oh my goodness.
Hey.
Look
in space?
at that. We are.
Wow.
This is great.
The red planet.
Yes.
It's good.
Mars, Earth's twin. No, Venus is Earth's twin.
They're all the same to me.
All of them?
Yeah.
Even, because some are made of gas, some are...
I don't know which.
You don't care.
No.
Can you even name all 8 planets?
Yeah, there used to be 9. Pluto.
Yeah, uh-huh.
Let's see. You got Mercury.
Mm-hmm.
You got Mars.
Mm-hmm.
You got Venus.
Mm-hmm.
You got Earth. Uranus.
Mm-hmm.
Jupiter. Did I say Saturn yet?
Not yet.
Saturn.
One more.
And which one am I leaving
the
out?
god of the sea.
Neptune.
Neptune.
Wow, no one ever talks about Neptune.
The planet?
Yeah.
The Neptunians.
Neptuni Molina.
Wow, maybe that would explain it.
Yeah.
That would be cool if we go to Neptune and like on.
And there was a gig on Neptune?
Yeah, but the whole planet was people like Tony Molina. Like they all resembled him.
It'd be
like
a pretty chilled out place.
Yeah. They like there'd be statues of like guitars, like sculptures of guitars.
Be good.
It'd be, that's my favorite thing about sci-fi, is that it's just a comedy sci-fi.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I know you don't like Futurama, but if you like Futurama, and there's a show called Red Dwarf. I don't know if you remember that show.
No.
It was on the Sci-Fi Network, I think, maybe the BBC originally.
Okay.
But sci-fi parody, it was fun.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing I like about that is that they could, any possible situation Like they can get as crazy.
Yeah, it's just like
Star
a-
Trek. There's a planet.
it's a
that's the
nerd's
Old
fantasy.
West. Yeah, exactly. Well, you know.
Ooh, I like the Old West sci-fi. It's weird.
Yeah, that when they mix. What kind of cross genre things do you like? So Old West and sci-fi is cool.
Yeah, Old West sci-fi. Old West, anything is kind of cool, pretty much.
Yeah, Western comedies.
Yeah, Western
Like,
comedies are
Blazing
good.
Saddles. I like ghosts and UFOs mixed together.
Oh yeah,
I think that's tight.
yeah. I don't fuck with zombies. I don't really fuck with vampires. I hate like, there's like so many rules with all that shit. I hate
Yeah.
it.
It's not. I definitely don't believe in zombies or vampires.
Yeah, it's stupid.
Like, most people don't believe in that.
Yeah.
But a lot of people believe in ghosts and UFOs.
Yeah,
They're actually the same thing. A lot of people think.
yeah.
I think
They're
that.
way scarier.
Yeah, they are. Do you think that angels and aliens are the same thing?
Ooh, I don't know about that.
That's Tom DeLonge kind of territory.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people
That's
think
advanced
that.
studies right there.
I was listening to Coast one night, and there was an expert on who was talking about all the different races of angels who used to live on this planet, and some were this way, and some were that way, and like,
It's like, where are you getting this from? Who's telling you this?
I always wonder that. It would be cool if there was, to go one step further, somebody who was into that stuff but was also like a stand-up. It was like, you ever notice how Neptunian angels always fly around like this? Woo, woo, woo. But then those angels from Jupiter,
Saturnese.
the Saturnese, the Saturnese angels are all like, we are angels, we are angels. And then the crowd of like other angels are like dying. They're like beings of light.
Saturnese angels are known for being very rigid.
Is that?
They don't know how to get down.
But their fashion probably is like rings, I bet. I'm imagining their clothing because
They wear a lot of rings.
yeah, that too. They love it. Well, you know, that's what their whole culture is based upon. It informs everything.
The rings. That's the coolest looking planet.
So, for sure.
Yeah.
It was, if you could visit any of them, like let's say they were all habitable. Don't be like, oh, Mars, because whatever. If you could visit any of them, just based on like the
Saturn.
look of it, Saturn.
Yeah.
Jupiter is really big and crazy though. It's got that spot.
Yeah, the red thing.
eye, yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of tight.
I like all the planets though. Venus is hot.
You can see it sometimes.
Yeah.
That's what's cool about it.
It's like molten, and then Mars is cold. I think it's really far away.
Yeah. But apparently there used to be water on it.
Yeah,
And there might be water on it now, maybe.
maybe.
It's weird.
It doesn't look very nice though.
Mm-mm.
Like I'm not really into that terrain of Mars.
That's probably how Earth is going to look in like 40 years.
There'd be a bunch of advertisements though.
Yeah.
Looks like that plus advertisements. What do you you know what we never got? And speaking of Earth in 40 years, and like Back to the Future especially, they're like the billboards that were like TV screens and would move around and talk and stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
They've kind of had those, but they didn't really catch on.
I wonder if it ever will.
I liked it. In West LA, there used to be a bunch, like a whole bunch that all opened real quick, and then they all got picketed and shut down by the people there. They're
All
like,
the like LED billboards.
Yeah.
They change too fast.
I thought that was cool, and I thought it was futuristic. So
Yeah.
I was in support of them because they were futuristic, kind of ushering in this new age. But I think I'm against them now.
How do you feel about the giant billboards in Hollywood, like all along Sunset? You love those?
Love them.
What
The size of
about
a whole building?
What about like shitty little billboards in like Silver Lake? They're always for like record labels only.
Yeah, or Spanish language TV.
Yeah, or insurance.
Yeah, they don't advertise anything I would really be into.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, I'm a pretty big music fan, as you know, but I would never see a billboard and be like, yeah, well, you know, I wasn't sure about if I like this band or
Yeah,
not,
yeah.
but now I definitely.
But they're getting some attention.
Yeah, I definitely like them because of the billboard.
Yeah, that's true.
I'll probably
But
just,
what if you saw that same billboard on the Sunset Strip on like the side of a skyscraper?
then it would have to be from something that was so famous that I'd already heard of it, like Cher, or
Yeah, I didn't know she had a reunion tour coming up.
yeah, something like, if it was something so famous, then it would be big news. Like, I don't know.
Angeline.
Oh, I love her.
Yeah.
We should do a Kickstarter to get her a new billboard.
Or just get her on the show.
Oh, she charges money. Did you know that?
Well, Kickstarter.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you know what? She'd probably totally do it. Like, hey,
That'd be
everybody.
cool.
Yeah, we need $15.
Sure you know someone who knows her.
You can just see her driving around. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm sure you do, but if you stop her, she'll sell you merch out of the back of the Corvette.
Wow, that's cool.
She makes her money off of merch.
That's cool.
And it's like, I think it's like $10 per photograph, but she puts her fan up over her face. And it's like $300 for it without.
Wow.
She doesn't give interviews, though. That's the other
Yeah,
thing, too.
no one ever sees her.
Although more
public.
lately, I think she has been.
Well, if you can't get her, you can get the lady in your neighborhood that drives the pink Mary Kay Cadillac.
You know, who I would like to talk to.
You could probably get her. She would be probably weirded out.
She would be really weirded out.
But she's the one with the pink Cadillac that she probably worked so hard for.
How long do you think that she worked at Mary Kay? Probably. What do you think about who is this woman? So let's describe all we know about her to the audience, which is there's a woman in our neighborhood who has a pink Mary Kay Cadillac, but a newer Cadillac.
Yeah.
And its neighborhood is Elysian Valley, Frogtown area. So that's all we know about her. And when she gets home early, that's something.
Yeah, the car's around during
About
the day.
5 o'clock,
Yeah. No one's ever, we've never seen her.
Never.
Nobody
I've seen
in
the
the
car
world
driving.
has ever seen her.
I've seen her in the car driving.
I've seen the car driving, but I've never seen the driver.
It was
The windows
obviously a
tinted?
lady. Oh yeah, the windows are heavily tinted.
Yeah.
It's probably filled with makeup in the back.
Yeah, that's cool.
Well,
That car is cool.
It is. She sold enough that they gave it to her.
Mm-hmm.
I saw an Avon car. Avon does that too. I
Oh,
saw
really?
an Avon car the other day.
Didn't know that Avon was
It's a little
even still
older.
a thing.
Yeah, the Avon lady.
I would like to be, yeah, I know. I would like to be given a Tupperware car. Tupperware truck.
The roof would come off.
Yeah, if you sell enough Tupperware, the roof comes off.
Did you ever look more into that Tupperware party idea?
No.
I like that idea.
That would have been cool.
Remember on the website they said that they'd give you, like they'd send over like a party pack?
I feel like there's got to be some catch to it, though.
You have to buy all the Tupperware.
Yeah, they send you a pack and then you're like responsible
And then
for
you
it.
have to sell it.
You
It's
have to
pay to
sell it
play.
to your friends. Yeah, it sucks.
It's like gift wrap.
Mm-hmm.
Did you ever have to do that in elementary school?
Sell gift wrap?
Or magazine
Yeah.
subscriptions? What a racket that is.
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
We had a thing in middle school where I sold enough magazine subscriptions, I sold a few, where we got to go into the gym sometime during the day, and they had like all these envelopes all over the floor of the gym, and you get to just like go in there and pick one, and you get whatever's in
And they
it.
all like $1 or $5. But then
Some of
another
them had
20.
like an Xbox, like certificate for an Xbox, and like there were some real ass prizes in there. I got $5.
I feel like most people did, but that's fun. I don't support
It was really
using
fun.
the school to sell.
It
things
was
like
really
that.
fun, but using the school to sell magazine subscriptions is really fucked.
They don't even have magazines anymore, hardly.
Yeah, so joke's on them.
Yeah, their industry went out of business.
Gift wrap.
Moved
that's-
online.
Sucks so
Gift
bad.
wrap. Like, how much gifts are you buying?
Yeah, desperate.
It's stuff like that when I think about the 90s. And then, like, 9/11 happened. It's like, of course this happened. Look how awful we were.
Yeah, it was really bad.
They, in the gift wrap thing, they gave away these things called Weebles, which were every level you sold every week, you give a different themed Weeble. And it was literally a cotton ball dyed yellow or red or blue or, you know, whatever the color of the wheel is, with googly eyes glued on, and then usually like 1 or 2 accessories, like a top hat or little feet.
Whoa,
Literally nothing. It
that's
was
bad.
nothing.
You remember Alien Pops? Alien Lollipops?
Yeah.
This is lollipop.
head.
Yeah,
Have
shaped
the
like an
green-
alien's head.
Yeah.
I got, for selling gift wrap, I got a bunch of those, and I got a knockoff Tamagotchi.
And
Not even a real one.
it died even quicker.
He died even quicker. It sucks so bad.
Oh, Tamagotchi. So Matt, on Sunday, we witnessed an amazing performance.
Oh yeah,
Right.
the burgers at the bullpen in Redondo Beach. Those are
That
good.
was good too.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
quite
we'll
a performance.
We'll get to the food in a minute. But no, we saw Jay Leno.
We did.
My favorite comedian.
It was
I would
good.
say he's my favorite. It was great, wasn't it?
Great.
I've been thinking about it a lot since then. I've been looking forward to this to like talk to you about it.
Well, I mean,
You're the only other person who knows.
I didn't know
who's
what
not
to
in
expect.
his 60s.
I didn't know what to expect, and he managed to put He managed to stretch his opening monologue from the show into an hour and just do an hour of current events.
An hour.
He covered gas prices,
Solid hour.
everything you needed, cell phones. Talked about Burbank.
He did talk about
It was so
Burbank.
cool when he talked about
That
Burbank.
was great. He talked about cats and dogs.
Yeah.
He talked a lot of the stuff. He was like, oh, did you hear about this? And I'd be like, no, I didn't know about
Yeah, I didn't
that.
hear about this.
How did he know? How does he know so much?
I feel like he must have like
Sources?
yeah, or just like writers that research that shit for him. It feels like he probably writes most of his own jokes.
I bet he does all of it.
Yeah. But I don't know if he like does all that research himself.
I think he's like I think he just knows. Because he has
It would have been great if he did headlines.
few.
Or just do jaywalking too while you're at it.
Oh man, people would be too nervous.
Yeah.
In the crowd. Those people were super J fans.
Yeah. They were.
Everyone else there was in their mid-60s. They're his age.
Yeah. I would say we were the youngest. I mean, with a couple exceptions, we were the youngest people there by 25 years.
Yeah, 25 to 35 years maybe. There was like there was that kid there with his parents.
Yeah.
You remember him? He's sitting kind of like over here
Yeah.
to us.
Yeah.
And then I feel like there was like,
The woman was like playing her iPad.
yeah, it wasn't an iPad. It was
They had a strict no cell phone policy
know.
inside of the club.
If we had sat over by the wall in the worst seats,
Yeah.
I maybe could have gotten a picture of it.
Yeah.
It's okay. I'll meet Jay someday.
Someday. Just hang around Burbank. He's there.
We're bound to see him. We have to meet him.
I know.
Remember how his tie, he was wearing a tie, but the top button of his shirt wasn't buttoned and the tie was loose?
Yeah, he looked a little sloppy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then he would like get the tie and like wipe his eyebrow with it.
Yeah,
his,
so weird.
His forehead with it, and like he'd be like, oh no, he'd like put the tie by his mouth.
He probably has a lot of ties.
You think so?
I think he probably goes through a lot of ties. Closet
does,
full.
so he's-
He's so rich. He doesn't.
He is
He
rich.
can get all the ties he wants.
Tim Butcher said that he met him one time
Mm-hmm.
at a car related thing, and Jay was like, oh, a denim guy, me too. It's like, yeah, I know you're a denim guy.
Yeah,
You're always wearing denim.
uh,
Yeah. Okay, so I've never seen anybody who was that much a master of something.
Yeah.
It was like I don't want to say magic, but it kind of was. It was like, but it wasn't showy.
There wasn't a lot of engagement with the crowd. It was kind of just like he came out and just like did his thing really well and then left.
Yeah, but he does it every week.
I know.
Even he used to be on TV.
It just felt like
For 20
a
years, I think it was.
well-oiled machine. He's really good at it.
He was so good. Remember
Yeah.
not like this?
Yeah.
That was one of my favorite parts. Yes, but do you remember any of the jokes?
Not really.
It was such a the one I remember the best. That was my favorite. Was he was like, Hillary Clinton could be the first president to look like Elton John. There were a couple things in there that were like really like kind of like it's not even edgy. It's just sort of like kind of off. It's
Yeah,
kinda
kinda weird.
zany.
Kind of weird.
He talked about his family a little bit. His mother is Scottish.
Oh yeah, his dad was Italian.
His dad is Italian. His grandfather ate Italian food every day.
Yeah.
Some of those stories were
His
like,
mother cooked really good Italian
Yeah.
food.
in
Interesting.
the Boston area. He loved his parents.
Mm-hmm.
You mentioned that. His wife.
He knew that he loved comedy when he was like 12 years old.
Oh yeah, that story was telling.
Yeah.
He went to see his first comedian.
I wonder if he tells that a lot. Because that's like not a current event, it's a timeless story.
He was on The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon.
Mm-hmm.
Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon. That's the correct title. A couple months ago, and in the fall, and he did stand up, and he told that thing about the flip phone. So
Okay.
some of that's always in it.
Yeah.
But how did he like remember all of it? Well, cue cards.
All of those statistics. So many of his
Yes.
jokes involve statistics. It's impressive.
Yeah, about like different like medicines that were coming out, or like a lot of stuff about public health.
He's down there every Sunday in Hermosa Beach
He's really.
with new jokes.
You know what else was interesting? So the two opener guys were kind of hacky. I mean, they were. It was.
Yeah.
There's no two ways about it.
Yeah, they're
And
not good.
They were telling good stuff about Bill Clinton and
Yeah.
like stuff. But then Jay, who is like, people like our age especially are like, oh, he's so broad or whatever. I don't really like it. None of it was like about Bill Clinton or anything old. It was
Yeah.
all super current and
Yeah,
fresh.
it was all current.
Truly, if he's ever at a casino near your hometown, I would really,
Or if you're in Hermosa Beach on any Sunday.
any Sunday at all.
What street are we on right now?
This is where Adam lives, I believe.
Oh, okay. It's nice.
Yeah, it's
nice to be in the middle of the
settle
street.
down.
You know,
Yeah, well-
there's no threat of being hit by any cars.
This is being turned into a pedestrian mall.
That's good. You brought your spool?
Yeah, I did. Well, this has got to go. They're putting in a fountain that the water just comes out of the ground.
Oh, wow.
They don't really do that too much anymore.
Yeah, it's downtown Palisades, right?
Yeah, oh, I can't believe that. Have you ever been to the Palisades?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So do you remember what it was like?
Mhm.
It's a quaint little town.
Yeah.
Now it's going to be a mall.
It's crazy. The
That's
whole
kinda
town
cool.
is becoming a mall.
Hey, it had to happen somewhere.
They're all going to look like the Grove or whatever.
What if it's a success and there are other towns adopt this? The whole town's taken over by Caruso. And there's just like, that would be weird.
Yeah. A movie will be made.
Truman, kind of.
Yeah.
Well, you know, that was all filmed at that town that Disney owns,
Oh, in Florida?
Seaside, Florida.
Yeah. That's probably really weird there.
Florida, the state that's so weird, there are multiple documentaries about how weird it is.
Florida is so weird.
Everyone knows that it's weird.
Mm-hmm.
Why is that? Oh, it's its proximity to the Bermuda Triangle.
Is that why? Something in the water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know of anything about the Bermuda Triangle?
Not really. I know that that sailors have disappeared there.
And planes.
Yeah, planes. Amelia Earhart, right?
Is that where she went down?
Maybe.
I feel like, well, I mean, when you're a kid, you're exposed to a lot more fantasy and stuff. But
Mhm.
I feel like the Bermuda Triangle is kind of an old superstition
Yeah,
that you don't really hear
yeah.
much about anymore.
Yeah.
I like it.
How do you feel about other superstitions? Bigfoot, the Loch Ness monster.
Oh, Loch Ness monster they proved isn't real.
Yeah.
Bigfoot is a hoax. They're always a hoax.
Bigfoot. How could you even take it seriously? That stupid guy walking in the forest. So stupid.
And the Yeti.
What are Harry and the Hendersons though? They hit him with the car, and then he joins their family.
There's a part in that where like they draw before everyone knows that the Lithcows, the Hendersons, are harboring Harry. They like have a picture of him as a monster, and John Lithgow kind of just gets offended. He's like, "Well, how do you know the ape isn't peaceful? You know, it just wants to be a friend." Like, are you serious?
They hit him with the car.
Are you serious? Like of all the problems with having an ape man living with you, you're just like, oh well, maybe I should convince everyone that he's good. Like, just go to the authorities, and like he probably wouldn't be good. I don't know. Movies. That's how you know a movie is really bad, when you won't suspend disbelief at all about it.
Mm-hmm.
When it's just like, yeah, I don't.
Yeah, I refuse.
Yeah, maybe they did hit him with the car. I don't care.
Hope they hit him again.
Was there Harry with the Hendersons TV show?
Yeah, there was. I'm not really that familiar with either of them, but I remember the show was on for a couple of years.
Really?
Yeah.
Probably a syndication.
Late 80s, maybe?
Yeah, well, it probably came right on the heels of that
Yeah.
awful movie.
Yeah.
Do you remember Problem Child? How it always used to be on USA Network?
Yeah.
I'm not making that up, right?
No, you're not. The
was-
first two.
Yes, for like years.
Yeah.
At least like a year and a half.
Yeah.
Like always. But
Gilbert
okay.
Gottfried was in at least one of them.
Yeah, he was like the owner of the orphanage or something.
I think so, yeah.
I really got to see Problem Child again.
Those
Gotta
are
get
good.
The USA Network.
I like John Ritter.
Yeah.
I liked
Good guy.
I like Three's Company.
The Regal Beagle.
The Regal Beagle, that's his restaurant.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah, that was a good show. The Torkelsons. Remember that?
No.
I think they name dropped that on Girls a couple weeks ago.
The Torkelsons?
The Torkelsons. It was about like a Southern mother. It was like Grace Under Fire. Remember that show?
Yeah, I do.
But like lighthearted.
Oh, okay.
Is it Grace Under Fire? Wasn't that the same as Roseanne?
Similar vibes.
Yeah,
It was kind of like
right.
a dysfunctional, like, sort of white trashy family.
But do you know where Grace worked?
No.
The auto plant where the people from Home Improvement would go to sometimes.
Oh, really?
There would be crossovers a couple times.
So that show took place in Detroit also?
Yeah, I guess so. And then also the Beach Boys were on Home Improvement.
Really?
Wilson was their relative because of Wilson. That's funny, right?
Yeah, that's weird.
So do you think then, so they were playing themselves, obviously, and on Full House, they also played themselves. So do you think Full House and Home Improvement exist in the same universe?
Ooh. San
With
Francisco
Grace?
and Detroit.
Yeah, and they're both on local television and different.
Oh, because
Danny on Full
Danny
House.
is a
Danny and Rebecca.
morning talk show host, right? Yeah.
Good wake up.
Tim
San
owns that,
Francisco.
and Tim has that stupid TV show,
Yeah.
Binford.
Tool Time, the show within a show.
Yeah.
I'll tell you one thing though about Home Improvement. Seen every episode of it.
Mm-hmm.
And also when they did like the man's bathroom, the man's kitchen, loved that.
Yeah.
I thought
Were you a
was
fan
so-
of that show?
Yeah, oh yeah.
I like that show too.
Heidi.
Yeah.
They were like the hot.
That was the one after
assistant.
Pamela Anderson, right?
Yeah, who was hotter?
Yeah.
Duh. But then Heidi like got pregnant and like started getting old. They tried to make her character, but she wasn't good at acting because they just hired her because she was hot.
So they made Mark a goth.
Yeah, but that reflected his real
Yeah.
in real life.
Yeah. I went to a show at his house one time.
Yeah, where did he live?
Sherman Oaks. Real nice house.
Yeah,
Yeah, he had a house show there one time.
who played?
Mike Park.
Oh,
Yeah. Mike Park did a living room tour in like, what was it? Maybe like 2005. And his LA show was at that kid from Home Improvement's house. And I guess he had become like a vegan caterer or some shit. And his house was decorated really crazy. He had like, if I can remember correctly, he had like giant Aqua Teen Hunger Force, like, I don't know what they were, like these big wood stand-ups of the characters. It was strange.
you should have maintained. You should have nurtured that relationship.
I know, I should have kept in touch.
He sounds like a very, very well-rounded guy.
Yeah, I wonder what he's doing now.
What his celebrity net worth is.
He had like Macaulay Culkin vibes, kind of.
I don't even remember his real name.
Me either. Taryn Noah Smith. Came to me really quick just now.
I never remember it because Taryn is too weird of a name. I always forget.
Yeah.
Taryn, like Tarragon, terrorist. Okay. And goth, it's dark. Okay, that's how I remember it. Zachary Ty Bryan, Jonathan Taylor
And
Thomas.
JTT.
And the wife.
ZTB and JTT. And the wife was Patricia Richardson, I think.
Yeah.
And then you got Tim Allen, and you got Richard Kern.
Richard Kern.
Yeah. He did the Osh hardware commercials.
Yeah. Then he hosted Family Feud. Possibly the worst Family Feud host.
Yeah.
Let's go through all the Family Feud hosts. Can we name them?
I don't think so, Tim.
He hated, one more beat on Home Improvement, he hated Bob Vila.
Yeah, and Tim always made jokes about Al's mom.
Yeah, and then but he stopped in one episode. I'll talk to him about it. What garbage. That's total garbage.
I don't really know. I probably couldn't name that many of the Family Feud hosts.
Original guy, Richard
Did one
Dawson.
of them kill himself?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's sad.
What was his name? That will come to me later. Steve Harvey I really like.
Yeah, he's still current, right?
Yeah.
He's good.
John O'Hurley was whack. Elaine's boss from Seinfeld.
Yeah.
Because Al and then Peterman. Mm-hmm. Those are the two worst. And then everybody else, it's sort of a wash. I met last night, or 2 nights ago, Cousin Oliver from the Brady Bunch.
Who's Cousin Oliver? He's in like a few episodes.
The last 6 episodes, Carol's nephew comes to visit because there weren't any
The last 6 episodes?
because there weren't any cute kids.
Trying to breathe life into the show?
Yeah.
Wow.
I think there was one where they went to a factory or something.
Just like to visit?
Yeah, and he got lost at the factory. Like, where's Cousin Oliver? They called him that, Cousin Oliver.
Oh, God.
And he had like this like weird like 70s straight blonde hair and glasses. And he still kind of looks like that, but he's like a rocker. So
Where'd you meet him?
The Kibitz Room.
Of course.
His 70s cover band was playing.
Wow.
They were tight.
How did you know it was him?
I recognized him.
No, really?
Man, I love television.
I know, but
And he's in
that
the Weird
is-
Hollywood book.
That's out there.
He's in
to
the Weird
recognize
Hollywood
that.
book. And I remember like a Where Are They Now thing.
Oh, okay.
And of course on the but when it was the Where Are They Now, I was like, oh yeah, Cousin Oliver. Like I already knew who he was, so I was like, so I didn't have to like get educated on Cousin Oliver.
Cousin Oliver. This dog keeps running by.
Yeah, and we should really tie him up. He keeps
Yeah.
getting out. But no, I saw him at the Kivitz room. I recognized him, and I don't normally bother celebrities, but I got a.
He's
selfie
not a
with him.
celebrity.
That's true. I knew he'd get a kick out of it. I went up to him. I was like, "Hey, man, I don't want to bother people, but I love TV, and so I'd really like to get a picture with you."
Was he thrilled?
Yeah, he's stoked.
Yeah.
Of course.
He doesn't get that every day.
No,
That's tight.
hardly ever.
Who else did you meet recently? Eddie Munster?
I met him like over a year ago.
Over a year.
But that was probably the closest thing.
Yeah.
He was not that tight though. He said, he's like, yeah. He was wearing the checkered Vans and like a Frankenstein t-shirt, you know, like a little boy. And he said, yeah, we're coming up on the 50th anniversary of the Munsters, so I can probably ride that for 2-3 years. I was like, yeesh.
And then what?
You've been riding this.
Yeah.
What's his name? Butch. Butch Patrick.
Butch Patrick.
Yeah, he was cool though. I want to meet more people like that,
Yeah.
kind of in the fabric of Hollywood.
Yeah, yeah. On the fringes of,
That's the
of
fringe.
Hollywood.
Yeah, that's like fell off of the tassel. That's like fringe that fell off.
Yeah.
It's like garbage.
That's-
Swept it. Once I get just get
Hollywood's
swept up.
garbage.
It's the best.
That's sad.
It is sad, but hey, they were on like a TV show that we're talking about.
Not many people can say that.
Do you like the Addams Family?
Not really.
I liked the cartoon.
Yeah?
Who's
like
your-
Lurch?
Lurch is tight.
Lurch is pretty tight.
Thing.
Yeah. It's okay. You like the movies?
No,
Me either.
the Munsters I like better overall. So Butch is cool
Are there any other spooky TV shows from that time?
from that time. Well, definitely in the 50s, like Fun Monsters definitely had a little moment.
Right.
I wish that would come back.
Yeah. Like surf monsters.
Yeah, like a
kinda
mummy
cool.
that surfs,
Yeah.
or like a werewolf that has problems. Mm-hmm. There's Teen Wolf, I guess.
Yeah.
That's
Teen Wolf's cool.
Well, the 80s is the same as the 50s. There was I thought of that crossover. But other things from the 50s about fun TV shows.
What was up with the 50s, 80s crossover? You think it started with like Grease or American Graffiti or something?
It was like, I was actually like exactly 30 years. Yeah, 'cause it's like 77 to 82. Oh, but instead of the 80s being tumultuous, the 80s like the 60s were, it was like more perfect. And,
Yeah, a little too laid back.
Yeah. And then everyone's had all that cocaine and money and Wall Street and stuff.
Yeah, it's pretty tight.
And that's when all of our social problems really started in this country because of Ronald Reagan. I hate Ronald Reagan.
So does Bruce Springsteen.
Yeah, I'm not trying to be political. Like, I don't know much about him, but his politics, except like what I've heard. I wasn't alive, obviously, neither are you. But I know that punks hate.
Yeah, punks
Ronald
hate Reagan.
They hate him. Like when I went to the Jelly Belly factory, that it's just they had like all these like
They
pictures
love Reagan there, huh?
because he loved them. They had all these like pictures made of jelly beans of Ronald Reagan. I was like, oh, this is a whack conservative company.
Yeah.
I bet they're against gay marriage.
Probably.
I can, I don't want to get busted for libel or anything. So after this is a joke. This isn't not serious journalism. But Jelly Belly is definitely anti-gay marriage.
Hey, just 3 days ago at your house, I had a buttered popcorn Jelly Belly,
Ugh.
followed by a black licorice Jelly Belly.
Ugh.
And from that, I can tell you right now that they're against gay marriage.
It's so many flavors. Why? Just like 6 flavors is enough.
They're all bad.
Do you know about the documentary about how it was like they stole the product from somebody else had it?
No.
And they like totally ripped it off
No.
and made it famous. Yeah, it's on Netflix somewhere.
They stole the concept of the jelly bean.
Yeah. It was like a McFeud kind of situation.
Fuck Jelly Belly.
Yeah, I hate it. The whole factory was run by robots.
I went to
That,
the
like,
factory
waved at
one
you?
time, but I didn't take the tour. I just walked inside and got free samples.
When I was getting the free samples, I was like, how many do people usually take? And the girl's like, like 4. I was like, really? You can have as many as you want?
4.
Yeah, 4 of them.
Four is all you want.
Yeah. They give you them on the tour, which is not funny. You're not allowed to take pictures. I had to sneak.
Really?
Yeah.
Toasted marshmallow. God, give me a break.
I got one that was savory.
Like
I think it was
turkey
one of
dinner or something?
Yeah, I think it was like a prank.
What about the savory Jones soda flavors? They still make those? They have like
Possibly.
Thanksgiving ones?
I never had them.
Neither.
That's one. I love weird soda, but I don't do savory drinks.
Never? I don't know if I do. Can't think of any.
What is one of those yogurt drinks? Those Middle Eastern yogurt drinks?
Oh yeah.
Yalkut? Is that what it's called?
There's
What is Yalkut?
that's the Japanese one.
Okay.
Yakult.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah. I just started seeing commercials for that recently, but I've been seeing that like in the Japanese market for many, many years. I think they're like just now marketing those towards American people.
People can drink the yogurt now.
You can drink the yogurt now.
Drinkable Greek yogurt.
I've never had any of the drinkable yogurts before. Doesn't sound good to me.
It's they usually come in like ultra little bottles.
Yeah.
And they're like bright pink and orange, not colors that look refreshing.
Yeah, I don't know. Also, I like yogurt, but I'm never in the mood for it. I'm never like, I can really go for a bowl of yogurt right now.
A whole bowl of yogurt.
Really go for a bowl of yogurt.
Some plain
Just some
yogurt.
plain yogurt with a little salt and pepper on it.
Do you like the little ones with the red caps?
Oh, the Dannon?
No. The Yoplait.
Yoplait with the like red foil?
Yeah, the red foil.
Yeah, I used to like the vanilla one a lot when I was little. I used to eat those when I was little.
It's strawberry. Yeah, I
haven't eaten them in
love the
years.
shape of that.
Yeah,
I'm
the
gonna
shape
get
is
some of
cool.
those next time. The blueberry flavor is good.
It's kind of hard to scoop the bottom.
It's hard to scoop the bottom, and you got to bring a spoon.
Mm-hmm.
You think they would work something like that out? But that's good stuff. What's your favorite ice cream brand? Because all ice cream tastes really good, except the kind that comes in the giant bucket.
Ooh, that's so bad. It's so waxy. I think maybe I like Ben & Jerry's a lot.
You have Tillamook?
Tillamook's good.
Ben
Really
and Jerry's is better though,
good. Yeah,
because of the crazy flavors run by hippies
I know.
from Vermont.
The crazy flavors work really well. Most companies can't get away with that shit. Their crazy flavors are so good.
What is it about Vermont that there's so many good things from there?
Fish?
Yeah, but
Trey
that
Anastasio?
good toothpaste, that's from Maine.
Eat that toothpaste. Yeah.
Okay. Well, cost that, I guess that's not
Yeah,
good.
there's maple syrup from Vermont. The Vermont
like
Teddy
nice
Bear
socks.
Company.
Yeah. Montpelier. Have you ever been to Vermont?
Uh-huh.
Where'd you go?
Burlington.
Burley. Oh, okay. So like college there or something?
Yeah.
I think Preston went to a school called Bennington that was in Vermont.
Mm.
Is it cool? Or is
It's
it,
nice. It's really pretty.
I want to go there. I'm feeling an urge to go to Vermont.
And then it's next to New Hampshire, and there's no law in New Hampshire.
Really?
There is, but like,
But it's like kind of like backwards?
yeah, their state motto is "Live free or die."
That's where the Shags are from.
Yeah, you
New
can just
Hampshire.
kind of like do whatever in New Hampshire. You can like ride around in the back of a pickup truck and like that kind of shit.
Did you play in New Hampshire?
Like
ever?
drink in the car, probably. Never played New Hampshire.
You just like drove through it?
Yeah,
Yeah, I want to get to that part of New England.
it's cool up there.
To Maine. Yeah, I want to see all that.
I think you might be able to see a moose
Oh,
if you drive around enough.
I want to see the Northern Lights.
Yeah, that'd be
I've
cool.
always wanted to see them. But you never know when it's going to be.
Mm-mm.
But you can kind of guess sometimes.
You could ask a scientist.
No, I looked it up. You can't be predicted.
Never?
It'll just happen. But there's like a certain time of year.
That's cool.
If you could ask a scientist one thing, what would it be?
I don't know. Don't know.
You never like wondered how anything worked?
No, I always wonder how stuff works, but
But there's no particular science.
there's no
that
particular, no, nothing comes to mind right now.
Nothing that would really be help like if a biologist could tell you like about cells. You wouldn't care?
I don't know. I don't know
Wouldn't be
anything.
that interesting.
No.
Right? Yeah. It's not practical.
A biologist could tell you about cells.
Yeah. You can learn everything. Well, the reason I want to get into that, Matt, is because of our new public access show that we're going to do.
Yeah.
You know, I want it to be educational.
Yeah.
So how can we do, because I want to, you know, we got to give back to this youth.
To the community.
We do a lot of complaining about how bad everything is now.
Yeah.
There's nothing good, no good quality. So we need to do something that's educational and uses PowerPoints. We went to a public access station in Pasadena that was so-so, but they had a interactive PowerPoint screen.
Yeah.
That they said only existed in like 2 places.
You stand in front of the screen.
Yeah.
And I don't really know what else you do.
I think you just touch it. So I'm thinking maybe we should get PowerPoints other people make.
And then just like dissect them?
Yeah, then
show
go through
them off?
Yeah, see if we learn anything.
That would be cool.
See if we learn anything from the PowerPoint.
Yeah,
if that's
we
effective.
could take old business PowerPoints and make our own presentations with them.
Mm-hmm.
That would be cool.
Yeah, so that way we wouldn't have to make our own PowerPoints.
Yeah.
And there'd be too much pressure to make it, you know.
The coolest thing about PowerPoint is the zooming car effect. That's good.
Yeah, we can add that. We can take boring PowerPoints and add a little transition.
A little pizzazz.
Yeah.
Very
Well,
nice.
I'll go talk to Chevelle to find. That was, appreciate you going to that orientation with me.
It was cool.
Was it what you thought it would be?
Pretty much. The studio was not really what I expected. It was in like a crazy high rise and
That was weird, wasn't it?
it was a pretty cool studio, but I don't really have much to compare it to.
I found it to be a little lackluster, and the people there.
Very strange.
It's strange and tedious.
Yeah.
Hopefully none of them will stick with it, though. I need to get
a lot of dumb questions. When you're asking that many dumb questions, I don't know if you can really be expected to stick around.
That's one of the great things about public access is like their mission is to teach the community how to do this, you know, whatever. But by and large, like these people are not. There's a whole host of reasons why they're not cut out for television beyond, oh, they don't know how to use the zoom on the camera. Like some of these people are out of control.
Yeah, they'll never be able to figure out the zoom on the camera.
But some people really can go in there and really, you know, have fun with it.
Mm-hmm.
But nothing really comes out of it, though.
Yeah.
Tom Green.
Yeah, who else?
There's really hardly anything.
There's not that many, like...
Chris Gethard, I guess.
Pretty well known.
Yeah, but he also does other things
Mm-hmm.
in conjunction with the public access. There's probably some we don't.
Yeah.
People have dabbled in it. I think Jimmy Kimmel did public access.
Oh, really?
I know Adam Carolla did.
Sven Gulli.
No, that's local television.
Not public access?
No, that's a
KCET type channel? Oh, okay.
just a local channel, and then he sells it, he syndicates it, and he gets the movies from public domain.
Oh, okay. Well, Punkorama TV.
That's good too.
That was really good.
You should become a producer, so that because it's free for you in Pasadena, and then you should just submit Punkorama TV.
Just old episodes of it?
Yeah, you can probably get them from Brett.
Yeah, that would be so cool. Wow.
Just bring a DVD
They would play the same like 2 or 3 videos every week, and then
from a million years ago.
yeah, and then maybe like 1 or 2 different ones every time. It was always like the same shit.
You should do that.
That'd be really funny.
Think about it.
I'll look into it. I'll see if I can get my hands on those old tapes. That'd be really cool. I just want the old tapes for myself.
Yeah, you'd have them, and then somebody might see them on TV.
Yeah, see if I can run those old episodes in syndication. They probably had commercials for like old stores that don't exist too. I don't remember if there were commercials on that.
Yeah, I don't.
There wasn't like a host.
No, it's just the videos.
Just the videos, yeah. Just that Bouncing Souls video where they're riding the bikes.
There was a show on the Santa Monica Public Access called. They would always change the title so they could keep submitting it.
Mm-hmm.
But it was this band called Orion playing this song. I don't even remember how it went. And it was just sort of like a Stone Temple Pilots type band.
Mm-hmm.
But like Shangri-La-Di-Da era Stone Temple Pilots.
I don't know that.
Like Days of the Week.
Oh, okay.
Like later Stone Temple
yeah.
Pilots, so even worse.
Mm-hmm.
And it would just be this music video that they made in the public access studio. It would be the music video and then the credits, which was like a different song, but it was like slow-mo of the drummer, you know, from the same video. But
And it was the same band every week, and they would just resubmit it under a different name?
yes.
Wow. That's rough.
But then I saw something about them in the LA Weekly once. It was like,
Wow.
but they had gone to England and had got a hit song.
Oh, cool. Good for them. Remember that band that stopped traffic on the 101 in their van?
Yes, they can play on top
They
of
could
it.
play on top of it?
That's
Oh
cool.
my God. That's crazy.
That's a great stunt.
That is a great stunt.
Are people doing stunts that much anymore these days?
Like big publicity stunts like that? I don't know.
like celebrity weddings, kind of.
Snoop Lion. That's a
Yeah.
publicity stunt.
But there's like Kanye West when he runs out.
Pretty much everything he does is publicity stunt. Smart guy.
Oh, Will Ferrell. He played on those baseball teams.
Oh, yeah, he was like going around as, what's his name, right? Ron Burgundy?
Oh, yeah, and he did that too.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's cool.
yeah.
Yeah, Will Ferrell's all right in my book.
Yeah. He's not really in that many movies that I like, but I like him as a person or as a comedian.
Do you like any Will Ferrell movies?
I love Step Brothers.
Oh,
Step Brothers is really good.
that was okay.
And what else? I loved Anchorman when it came out, but it doesn't really hold up to me at all.
Zoolander. That movie stinks. Old School? I never saw that.
I don't really like
Stranger
Vince
Than-
Vaughn.
Stranger Than Fiction?
Didn't see that one.
Yeah, I don't
Didn't
think
see
I
it.
did.
There's the one where he's like the kid's coach.
It's Kicking and Screaming.
Kicking and screaming, yeah. Didn't see. Ooh, cool.
Kicking and Screaming in Our Minds.
Yeah, it's cool.
So Matt, you are is it derogatory to call somebody a foodie?
Nah, I don't think so.
You're a gourmand.
Yes, that's
You are-
better.
You are a gourmand.
That's better.
You take me to a lot of my favorite restaurants,
Cool.
like trying stuff. But I wanted to talk. We're running out of time, but just while it's fresh, I went to Pioneer Chicken today.
Yeah.
Just it's right across the street from our studios here in Boyle Heights. Have you ever been to a Pioneer Chicken?
I never have.
Do you remember seeing them around? I don't think anybody.
Yeah,
ever
I
had.
remember the one in Silver Lake, and then I remember the one.
Echo Park.
I don't remember the one in Echo Park, but I remember the one kind of like Fairfax near the Peterson
That one's
Auto
still
Museum.
there-
Still
there
there?
too, yeah.
It's like on a weird island, right?
Yeah.
Very strange.
The chicken was so golden and fried, but the sides were cool. They had potato salad, macaroni salad, and coleslaw. The biscuits tasted like pancakes
Good or bad way?
in a good way.
Okay.
Biscuits are biscuits. They're very
Right.
good. But like the menu had not been changed since the 70s. It was black with yellow writing.
Oh, that's cool.
It was very cool.
Is it worth
Vintage
going
food.
to? Cheap?
Yeah, it was cheap. If you ever get the opportunity to go, try it because it's really like taking a bite out of the past.
That's cool. Is the chicken is like really
It
really
tasted
thick batter, like really
pork rinds.
Oh, okay.
It was like
Over fried.
yeah, but like the deepest hue of gold and brown you could have imagined.
Wow. Cool.
So they really lathered it up.
They
the
really
batter.
fried that chicken.
Yeah, and then Jim Dandy too. If you ever find yourself in the hood, another chicken chain from the 70s.
Yeah, I've driven
an-
by it before. Is
with
that
an
down on like
ugly-
Jefferson?
There's two. One's on Manchester and Hoover, and then the other one I think is a little closer to the airport.
Somewhere down there, yeah.
But yeah, black menu, fried yellow writing, and orange. Those great 70s colors.
It's very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah. Well, I think we're out of time, Matt. Anything you want to plug?
No,
Or,
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Just
Just,
loving this background.
Loving the background.
Yeah.
Loving life, huh?
Yeah, loving life.
Yeah, well,
Chilling.
Matt, it's always great to have you on the show. Was the first official episode you were on.
Yeah.
Did it one of the practice
Yeah, the last time
shows.
was a test run.
Yeah, well, I think this went great.
It was good, yeah. It was really fun.
Flew by. And,
A lot more pressure this time.
Oh, you thought so?
No.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, well, we'll explore that more next week with our other guest or when we have Matt back. But thank you for joining us on There's a Place. Until next week, this is Adam Papagan reminding you that there's a place you can go, and it's your mind. Good night.